Okay, it appears that my Streamlabs issue is fixed. It's not putting down the chat twice. At least I don't see it for now. Oh. My PC seems about to explode, by the way. Alright, it is time. It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is from the replay request series, and this is going to be by none other than, once again, Mofad, who is spawning on the top right as the purple undead player. And okay, I don't have booster on. Dang it, Stormy, how do you forget to turn on booster all the time? How does this happen? How is that even a possibility each damn time? We're not gonna turn it on for this game, at least, because somehow when I turn on booster while the game is on, it kinda creates some frames issues. So we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna do it for the next game. Alright, thanks Jockey for joining in. And what do we have here? Oh hey there Wody, how you doing? Banja tu meri papa. Yeah, I like it how you put down that Hindi there all the time. So we got Mofad over here on the top left as the purple undead, opening up with Fiend build order trip first. He's gonna go up against a player known as Jacrobat. That's a cool name, actually, kind of creative. Who seems to be going in for no AOW build order, where the AOW will be late. Gonna be Keeper of the Grove as a hero selection. A lot of wisps sending around to plant them at some key locations. I believe Mofad will go in. You're gonna have to wait for the altar to come up. And Jockey says, what's the noise? Did you plant a nuke? It's Mofad Day. Alright, Wody says, I think I come to play after streaming. That sounds good. You could join us for some. Both of Son of Z's will be there. Son of Papa and Master Jockey Z, Son of Z. Hey, both of you guys to come down to play. It's gonna be Death Knight for Mofad. That's rather surprising. I haven't seen Mofad regularly use Death Knight up until right now. We got Hunter Soul being dropped in, and the Ancient of War as well. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention anything about this map yet. It's called Shallow Graves, from what I remember. Here comes the Keeper, immediately heading in towards the opponent's base, it appears. And yeah, this map is known as Shallow Graves. And I have no idea whatsoever about this map. I have never seen this map before this game. Let's see how this turns out to be, as the Keeper is actually approaching the undead player's base. You have a couple of wisps planting around, probably for some detonation. That'll be cool. Oh, he's going in. Death Knight isn't even here yet. Death Knight about to come out. I think he's gonna be out right in time to use the death coil, unless and until. Oh, that was a lovely save. Jockey, clip that. That was a nice one. Well, if you can. I can't really order you around, you know. I don't really want to be mean. Unless I want to be mean Stormy today. And Jockey says, I personally like the map. It's pretty cool. And yeah, it's really good, actually. If you actually have a look at it, this is a combination of two terrains, from what I understand. This is, I believe this is Dalaran or something like that. You mean Jockey says you were mean Stormy on my stream. Yeah, I was mean, I know. As we have a death coil killing off one of the wisps there. Kind of not following the action, sadly. Keeper down with just 0 experience there, trying to get some kills. Would have been huge if he actually got that acolyte. I mean, Mofat would have had to delay his tech just a bit to get that extra acolyte, which he is. Mofat currently is going in for tech. On the opponent side, we don't have tech coming up yet. Is it double? This is double AOW. This is double. But there's no second AOW yet though, and there's just a single AOW Huntress build. I believe the second one will be coming in sooner or later. We got the first Hunters out on the field, but we don't really have too much. There's way too much firepower on the side of the undead actually, and there's really less. There's really less he can do to try and save his Huntress. Apart from shadow melding, it is the first night, and he's got the kill on the fiend over there. There we go. We like that clip stuff. We like that stuff. Lucky acolyte, lucky Stacy. Where's the Huntress? I just heard the Huntress die. How did it die over there? We will never know. As we have the second kill being killed by Jackrabat. Jackrabat now gonna TP away, and so you gotta do some math over here right now. Jackrabat killed 2 fiends, and this is a pretty early juncture of the game. Killing 2 fiends is actually a good deal, but Jackrabat was forced to use the TP to get back to his base. He didn't really gain a lot of experience, as you can see, and he did lose a Huntress, so I wouldn't really say he got ahead when it comes to any of this over there. Fiend Projectile Stormy, they do magic. Well, yes, the Fiend Projectile is kind of special compared to the other units' projectile, because the Fiend Projectile is super slow. And how did that skeleton warrior survive the detonation? I want answers. The skeleton warrior was under the effect of the detonation, but it survived. It's full HP, not even like half HP or less HP. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Fiend being attacked. No mana. One more fiend kill. Now Jackrabat getting actually am I even pronouncing his name correctly? Jackrabat, sorry, Jackrabat actually gaining some advantage now after getting the kill on the third fiend. Mofat losing a good number of fiends right now. The good thing for him is that he is at tier 2 right now. Lich coming in, second hero, Slaughterhouse dropped, but tier 3 is delayed because he chose to go for this kind of a build order. Some net players like, well, a lot of net players actually, they like to go for tier 3 immediately as they hit tier 2 and then try to get their Lich and then put down the Slaughterhouse. But Mofat is gonna prioritize on his tier 2 stuff and not prioritize on getting to tier 3, while Jackrabat will go in for the expansion over here. He is putting down 2 Ancient of Lores, and he is transitioning into lore play right now. What he says, a Dreadlord to stop this Grove Keeper was interesting. Well, I doubt we're gonna see a Dreadlord in this game though. We're likely gonna see third hero. I'm gonna go with Grip Lord, or unless until it's a Dark Ranger. I don't think it'll be anything else in this particular game from what I understand. Well, Pitlord would do really well, but I doubt Mofat will go for the Pitlord. Jackrabat putting on the expansion, and here comes the illusionary Death Knight, causing some intimidation effect before disappearing away, but that did give away the expansion. Mofat knows about the expansion and he immediately disengages the creeps because he wants to do something about the expansion and re-engages them actually. Kind of a waste of time unless until here that was intentional with some other intention or something. Tier 3 coming in, 50% done. What about Jackrabat? Jackrabat is still at tier 2. Ancient of Lords are ready, but Jackrabat is gonna need some time. Alchemist out as a second hero, a couple of Huntresses. Jackrabat needs some time to get to tier 3 and get his tier 3 stuff rolling in. Probably that's gonna be bears at this point because we don't have archers and mountain giant combination. Here comes the Entangle, Staff of Preservation, save that Huntress, Death Coil to save that Fiend. Back and forth, our Huntress backing out there, and this fiend goes down. One Huntress being targeted, the magical Fiend projectile that slows, that basically travels at a slower pace than all the other projectiles that you'll see in the game. Kinda works out in that fashion there. Mofat gonna immediately switch in towards this green camp over here, and yeah, I think we were discussing a lot of things until some action happened, and then I was like, yeah, let's switch to that instead. Heal spray, Haven't seen that used very regularly actually since a while. I would have expected acid bomb and chemical rage, because that's usually what you want to see with the alchemist there. That's usually the combination. And oh, he's gonna lose undress. Dang it, Jackrabat, dang it. You just lost your hunters to creeps. Now getting some dryads in. Dryads coming in tier 3. Not even put down just yet. Expansion now going to be fully operational. We got 3 ancient protectors rather, at the expansion setup. So the expansion is well fortified there. Moffat's gonna lead a lot, like a lot, to be able to break that expansion. Those are like 3 of them. And oh ho, Book of the Dead, Book of GG, baby. Moffat just scored the jackpot item and gonna back out the Death Knight to let the Lich gain some experience from the left out creeps over there. Although there's not too much, but it'll be worth for what it's worth. And oh, he's gonna leave behind the book. He left behind the book, while Jackrabat loses his Ancient of War while trying to creep over here at oh, this is an orange camp. This is an orange camp, and you got a Forest Troll Warlord there. That's a pretty hard cookie. Jackrabat about to lose that Huntress there, but manages to switch aggro for a moment. Jockey says, I just realized you blurred your background. Hashtag ProStormy. Yeah, hashtag ProStormy. Yeah, it's actually by the... It actually is by what? I even forgot the name. XSplit. Yeah, XSplit VCam. XSplit has their own broadcaster and stuff, and it's not too hard to understand. I'm actually using one of its I'm actually trying to use one of its software real soon. It's called the XSplit. Well, actually it's no longer XSplit, but that's a long story, I guess. It's called Gamecaster right now, and it's pretty good. Gonna give it a go for the next stream or something, hopefully. Currently Moffat's sitting in an army of I do not know how much, because it's not giving me the information if I click on it. That alchemist being targeted, healing itself. Oh my! Narrow escape. It did have the potion of invul there, but you have a situation where it's healing itself, and then the player would be in a false sense of security that it may just manage to heal itself against the damage that is being dealt with. But you know, that was a pretty dangerous juncture there. But instead he would end up losing instead of using the potion. So it had a pretty bad juncture there. Jackrabat had his hero situation over there while Moffat was nearby. The Death Knight even had enough mana for the Death Coil. Death Coil Frost Nova, well placed. One would have actually killed that alchemist there. That would have been detrimental for Jackrabat there. Moffat immediately goes in for some more creep camps. I like kind of one thing on this map is that you got creep camps all around the corner. Like, yeah, you just disengage with your opponent. Yeah, there's a creep camp right over there. Then you disengage, and then there's another one. Yeah, there we go. You know, creep camps all around the corner. And oh, nice. You have a gate and town and everything made over here, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure if you have the same thing on the other side. Yeah, you do. You do have the... This is actually a good place to hide buildings. Unconventional, but well, this terrain isn't you cannot build stuff on this terrain, but you can build here. Your opponent will likely never go there, never, unless and until like, okay, you can hide stuff here actually if you want to. And if you go to the Fog of War, this is hidden. So if you like you're a human player, you could put on farm like that, and those will be hidden. Anyways, those are some unconventional stuff that likely wouldn't be doing. We got Moffat creeping the big bad red camp out there with the Ogre Lord. I get the kill on that. And what's the item though? War Song Battle Drums. Pretty good. Pretty good. Jockey says Tower Rush intensifying, and Jockey's right. Jockey is right. This is expansion. Opponent expands here. And then human player goes in from this location, puts down towers over here, about 3 towers, maybe cannon towers, and upgrades them together, that is, into cannon towers. And then boom, expansion gone. And I mean, you don't even, I mean, just forget about cannons. Like that's a long process. Get some mortar teams, place them inside over here. Get like 2 or 3 units attacking outside, or just use flare or something. Or I mean, you don't need that, just attack ground. There's so many opportunities. See, Warcraft is such, it has so many potential opportunities like this. People need to explore stuff like this while making a map, and when a map like this is made, I think the community needs to accept these maps, because we need such kind of a fresh gameplay. We need some more mechanics like these. And oh my, the mountain giants, what the hell? Why were the mountain giants on the other side of the map, on the other side of the tree line there? It makes no sense. One of them is being murdered. Is he gonna get staffed? Staff! There we go! Jackrabat managing to staff away his mountain giant there. You know, that was a pretty good moment there, Jockey. If you can clip that, I'd really appreciate it. As Moffat goes in for the second red cam for himself, and he scores a Helm of Valor, which is pretty good. +5 intelligence, no, +5 agility and strength there. Intelligence would have been better for this situation, but it's something. You could use it. Attack speed increased. Maybe give it to the Lich. Death Knight's already beefy. Maybe the Lich could enjoy a bit more health there. So we're gonna make use of those stuff. So we're gonna make yeah, the clips there on my video sometime. And oh, we got a battle. The mountain giants are ready to fight. Taunts going across. Fiend being pulled in. That Fiend's gonna get taken out. No save for that Fiend. Jockey says Night Elves are totally balanced. Yeah, totally balanced. Yeah, absolutely, totally balanced Night Elves. Oh, Book of GG. The Book of the Dead. Spawning all around that Keeper of the Grove, forcing the TP. But really, was that really the best use of Book of the Dead? I don't think so. Book of the Dead, I mean, if you actually think about it a bit more, then maybe you want to like use Book of the Dead before the game gets into a point where both of the players have a 70 foot army, which right now is the case. We got 68 on the side of Jackrabat. Moffat is 71, and Moffat secured this expansion when? I do not know. I did not see that. We got a scout hall on the we're basically in the middle of the map right now, following Moffat, and Moffat has that looming. There we go, third hero in the form of Dark Ranger. I called it, absolutely called it. Gonna pass the slipper of agility and boots there. Oh, there we go. Moffat, staff. There we go, staff. Yeah. Oh, second owl, of course. Just a second owl. Moffat's gonna be like, yes, of course, because one owl wasn't good enough. This is a nice choke point feature of this map, I should say. Moffat gonna stagger behind a bit. Now here's the thing, like, Moffat is seen by the scout owl there, and like there's not like a single scout owl, there's two of them. Jockey says I completely despise Night Elves. Okay, so Jockey's confirmed anti-Night Elf. Can't even get rid of the owl. Absolutely, you can't do anything about the owl, it's invulnerable. Heal spray going down, and wow, heal spray is actually pretty good on those mountain giants. That's probably level 2 heal spray. And we got some fairy dragons coming in from the backside. They're gonna flare mode. There we go, flare mode going down, and they're gonna tear apart those obsidian statues. Oh my goodness, this looks bad. Moffat's gonna back those obsidian statues out. He's focused, he's super focused on the mountain giant. Mountain giants have had 10 armor right now. What is that? What even is that? There is no way Moffat is gonna able to destroy these mountain giants. What the hell is 10 armor, really? Even with that orb of corruption effect, the mountain giants ain't gonna die. They ain't gonna die. Death Knight being targeted, potion of invul. He doesn't use the TP. One mountain giant manages to fall, and Moffat gotta feel good to have taken out 110 armor mountain giant there. Wow, what was that? Really, what was that? Jockey says not to mention entangle, staff, and moonwell. Totally balanced. Heal spray going down, and that heal spray is a lot, man. If you actually look at it, it actually replaces a good amount of HP on those mountain giants. He's gonna drop down a couple of items, heal up a bit, and restore the mana as well. I think, I'm not sure. I didn't do the math, and I don't really know a lot of logic behind this, but I think, yeah, heal spray, of course, doesn't really have a bad cooldown as well. So Mofat also setting down an expansion on top. It has a cave. Sadly, won't be of any use, but it has an orc banner up there. Kind of neato. This place has human banners. That place has orc banners. Kind of neato. Kind of a neat aesthetics effect, you could say. Environmental thing. You got a ship on the back. I like this map. I really like this map. Definitely want to play it on it this sometime real soon. Okay, Mofat setting out the second expansion. So far, Jackrabat has no idea of that just yet. Coffee says, "Me orc, we smash." And wow, Jackrabat managed to basically restore all of his units HP using heal spray. And yeah, heal spray, no cooldown, like seriously, that is literally no cooldown on it. Like it's kind of imba, and I think if people start using it a lot, sooner or later Blizzard will realize that and nerf it, because that's how things work. The map is almost devoid of creep camps, by the way. You only have like this camp left, although Jackrabat seems to be going in for the hunt for one and finds nothing. Will throw his tantrum on that poor little chicken there. What the hell did that chicken ever do to you, Jackrabat? You murdered a harmless chicken, really, and you didn't even take it to eat it for dinner or something. Winner chicken dinner. Wrong game reference. Ah, poor chicken. 90 food, of course. So yeah, because low upkeep wasn't good enough, we want to go for high upkeep. But of course, considering the fact that you're against an undead that could potentially do the same thing, I guess that's a good idea. But Jackrabat's also getting the Chimera Roost. Now, what are you gonna do with the Chimera Roost when you don't even have enough space to make too many of them? There we go, 5. So the next one will be 5, and that's it. But can't really be bad though. Rocky says, "I totally don't do that." Don't what? Sorry, I kind of missed on something. Did I say something? I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember. But yeah, we got some scout owls going around. I think Jackrabat detected the second expansion. Mofat, by the way, is fortifying with a lot of spirit towers. His first expansion is nicely fortified there as well. Banshee's coming in the back line. Murder chickens, Stormy. What else? I never said you murder chickens, did I? I just said Jackrabat did. And Jackrabat, hey, how did that chicken come back? How did that come back? Jackrabat gotta be like dun, as he attempts to go in for the assault. Oh my, the mountain giant is taking a lot of damage. They got +3 attack upgrade and defense upgrade. What the hell is this, brand? That's a lot. He needs a heal spray right away on that mountain giant. We got staff of preservation going down. We need heal spray. Come on, heal spray. There we go, heal spray going down. But those towers, man, at the back line, the towers are dealing so much damage towards the dryads. They're piercing damage and gonna tear them apart. Not able to take out any of the units that got those fairy dragons inside there. But the fairy dragons really aren't doing too much there. We don't really have any obsidian statues, but they're actually attacking. Ah, here comes the Chimera. The Chimera came in, and Jackrabat immediately TP'd away. He's getting the second one. Now you have a situation right now. Jackrabat could have kept the Chimera away from Mofat's discovery. If Mofat didn't know about the Chimera, he wouldn't be prepared about it, that is, and that would have been a better situation for Jackrabat. But now Jackrabat got the Chimera in during the fight when he was TPing away, which is a bad choice. It's a poor choice. If he kept both of the Chimeras in secret, he could have easily gone in from this side over here, gone towards this location, and bam, just bam, take out the expansion with the bile corrosive, what that called? It's called corrosive corrosive bile or corrosive breath, something like that. He's getting a third one. So I guess he just wanted to lose a couple of units. Now, because he lost a couple of units, he's getting 5 extra space to put down more. Jockey says chicken has Ank of Resurrection or Torrent Resurrection. Hashtag autopath moment. Yeah, autopath moment, of course. Well, it wasn't an autopath. It's definitely wasn't an autopath because you got your Chimera Roost here. If this was an autopath, it would have came here, but it came in from here, which makes no sense because I don't really know what the Chimera's purpose was, to go all alone, potentially be webbed by a fiend and then get murdered, and then have Jackrobot basically lose all the resources that he spent behind it, also giving Mofat a lot of experience. And yes, of course, because 2 expansions aren't good enough, Mofat wants to secure a 3rd expansion. Yes, absolutely. And he was kind of doing it in the face of these wisps without any kind of regard for those wisps there, because the wisp got there first, and Jackrobot probably, Jackrobot probably knew about that expansion coming. But let's see how this goes out, as both teams are currently stacked right now. They got like 80 food army on both sides, probably more than 80. Yeah, this guy's got 100, Jackrobot's got 100, and they got like a lot of items. Well, Mofat has a lot of items. Jackrobot has pretty basic and pretty moderate ones. Mofat has really good items because he crept out 2 red camps. He's got the helm, the warm drums. He's gonna go after the priestess. Priestess, potion of heal. Priestess, go back the priestess now. Staff of preservation. There we go. Chimeras in the air. Chimeras webbed down. Need to keep the chimeras alive. Nuke on one of them. One of them goes down. Second one gonna be targeted. Come on, we have to keep the chimeras alive. Heal spray. All of those fairy dragons in mana flare mode. One of the chimeras gonna get taken out. Gonna use the heal spray again. Chimera goes down. Last chimera down. Last chimera right there. And oh my, just look at the mana burn. The lich is already out of mana. There is so much mana flare going on right now. So much mana flare. Mofat lost a good number of units while trying to take down the chimeras, but he took down all 3 of them. TP'd away, but left behind these 3 fiends here. If Jackrobot is in his senses right now, he remembers, and oh no, he's gonna leave them. Dang it! Like if he was in his senses, he would have kept his army here and then send one wisp or something towards the goblin lab and then use reveal, because that's exactly what. Or why do you want to do that? Just spawn your damn owl. Just spawn your damn owl with the priestess of the moon. You don't need to go to the goblin lab. Marvelous, absolutely marvelous. So Jackrobot about to attack the first expansion of Mofat, which isn't really the best target in my opinion. Go for the second one. The first one's like 2000 gold left. It's gonna go down anytime. Gonna pick up some trees with those mountain giants. Gonna go after the Bane building, which is by the way being repaired as well right now. Corrosive bread Stormy says Jockey. Stormy Owl exists. It has 2 sides. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just use the damn owl. Don't need to go towards the goblin lab. Big fight going down. Mofat trying to focus down on those dryads, backing them out a bit. Mountain giants in the front line, but taking a lot of damage despite of the 10 armor there. They're taking so much damage. Some fairy dragons into the fight, going in with that mana flare. They're gonna deal good amount of damage there on those optional statues that are constantly casting the heal and the restore. Entangle root on the Death Knight. Jackrobot forced to back out a bit. Mofat seems to has the upper hand right now. And take out that optional statue. No, not just yet. Jackrobot's army is split. Mofat's army is still mostly together. Couple of units here and there right now, trying to follow the army of Jackrobot. Jackrobot does have potion of invul on this alchemist. Should be fine for the most part. Staff preservation is also present, so it should be fine. Mountain giant trapped once again, taking heavy damage, and staff to back. Jackrobot really has like a hard time in this map while trying to juggle his path finding, I must say. Not really sure what he's up to. Like, you saw the mountain giants go in from this side, and Moffat basically almost killed one of them when I yelled staff, 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 staff. He had the flyer coming in from the trees there. Well, it should have just come from the south. I'm not really sure what's up with his pathing there, or what exactly is he going for, but we're gonna see as he TPs in towards his expansion to try and save it. Now here's a situation. Jackrabat expanded first. Okay, so he's gonna lose his expansion first. Moffat's gonna have his second expansion for a while, but that's not really the main part here. Moffat's gonna lose that expansion or rather deplete that expansion in some time, sooner or later. But the thing about Jackrabat is that Jackrabat I don't even know what I was saying. I think I was there's a big fight going on. I think I should cover this instead of what I was trying to say. We got a big fight going down, and the anti-magic shell. The anti-magic shell is just OP at this point. You go in with a big fat undead army of fiends, of monsters, monstrosities, abominations, and everything like that, and then you put down anti-magic shell using your banshees onto them. How do you deal with that? I just have a question. How do you deal with that? Can you deal with that?
Player's forces are under attack.
So here's the thing. Jackrabat loses the expansion, which has literally nothing to defend it right now, and it's gonna go down. He's getting... oh, there we go. Dispel going down. Dispel, dispel, dispel. That's really the problem there. That's just the problem. You can dispel all you want. The anti-magic shell is not gonna go away. That is the problem here. And I'm pretty sure this is something. Well, dispel as in detonation. Dispel is really just a common term for detonation, devour, and disenchant. Mountain giants in the front line, but I think this game is totally going into the hands of Moffat. This should be a big fight. Mountain giant going down. Only one Chimera in the field. Chimera being targeted by Moffat. Chimera down. And I don't think Moffat should even spend time trying to target the mountain giant, but he is. He's gonna take down the big fat guys. One more mountain giant down. Alchemist being targeted, using the Ankh there because he couldn't use the potion of invul on time. He can use it now though. I mean, this is a testimony though. The priestess never leveled up. The priestess stayed at level 1 for the entirety of the game, like literally. And this game is over as Jackrabat leaves the game, but he offered us. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Rocky. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I shall see you on the next episode of WarCraft Day. Yeah, now undead broken. I mean, I think every race has their broken thing. WarCraft is broken in general. Hey. Alright, let's look for another replay. And oh, there we go. No frame drops at all during the streams, which means my PC is not burning out, which is a good thing. Alright, have to like start deleting replays. And I usually just keep them as an archive, but because I think this is like the only way I would actually have a track of what's going on. I believe I already covered Moffat and Lizard. I'm gonna say I believe, but I could be wrong. Next one's gonna be Or Mortars, yes. You've given this game to me some time ago, so I guess it would be a good time to cast it. Change that to jockey. And let's cast this game. It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is from the replay request series and this is going to be by none other than Jockey, who is spawning on the top left as the blue human player. He will be playing up against Antonio RJ, spawning as the silver orc player on the right side of this map. And to my surprise, both players have not put down a single building yet. They're both going in for sort of a late yeah, this is probably Pally build, and yeah, Jockey says this replay is old. A couple of months probably. Actually a couple of months ago. I'm gonna put down the altar on the side of Antonio. Jockey, yeah, this was definitely Pally build order. Pally rifle. You could of course transition that into anything. You could go with any other hero that's not a Pally too. So yes, before we cover the replay, just like to advise everybody that anybody and everybody is welcome to send me replays for the replay request series. To know more about how you can do so, you can join the Discord server. Link to that is on the Twitch panel and in the description below. I never really understood the concept of having to not put down a single building while getting enough resources to put down 4 buildings at the same time. I mean, what is that concept even about? I mean, in this scenario, both players have done that. Jockey has done that, Antonio has done that. I mean, do you really gain any benefit from that? I don't know. Just having a single worker go for the altar for until the other buildings come up, that gonna be a thing there? I don't know. Gaining lumber, Stormy, gaining lumber, says Jockey. I don't know, man. I'm kind of opposed to that idea, but I mean I would only find out well I give it a go myself. I mean, it's just that I played Warcraft for so long that I kind of feel that that doesn't seem to be the thing. But anyways, we're gonna have the Farseer for Antonio. Jockey's gonna go in for the Paladin. Here comes Jockey's militiaman. Coward Steve gonna attack the burrow. Yeah, we're gonna call him Coward Steve. And oh wow, Antonio tried to get a peon to repair it, realizing that he cannot repair a building that's not constructed just yet. The burrow's gonna take some damage. Farseer is gonna be out and gonna make short work of that little pesky Coward Steve. Not gonna escape probably, but for until it has to deal with Coward Steve, he will have to take some time out to let go of whatever he was trying to do as a comparison to what he will have to do. So Jockey's gonna have to secure a couple of towers there as well. We have a Farseer coming in, so you got a situation right now, Jockey. Your opponent went in for kind of a late build here as well, but let's assume he didn't go for the late build, and let's assume that he sent out his Scout Steve and stuff as well. By this time, the Farseer would have reached your base and would have been harassing you, and you only just got your hero out. Like, are you prepared to face against something like that? That's just a question of mine for the entire late build process. It's just a question. As one of the feral spirits gets in and is attacking the units there, and Jockey has no chill, doesn't care. Just gonna get the militiamen to attack it in return and then go out for the creeping. Well, I guess that could work out. Let's go. No. Gonna stop there a bit. Okay. Antonio getting a lot of headhunters in the back line. Headhunters versus riflemen. This should be interesting. Best part about headhunters is that they are upgradable at tier 3. Riflemen are moderately strong and they remain just as strong up till the end, as long as you can keep upgrading them, and after giving them the long rifle upgrade they become a bit more versatile. Jockey trying to secure a complete wall of my understanding, or why the hell do you want to put down that many farms? You don't really want to put down that many farms. I would rather check up. You just need to put down one farm at a time, because you're not going to be able to utilize that much capacity at the same time either. So I mean, you're already like at 54. You're not gonna get at 54 right away. Go for the tech. Don't do this. This is definitely not gonna work out. Also, you don't have a shop. Shop's gonna be kind of necessary to try and defend base. Trying to get the kill on that headhunter. Few more shots. Sadly, the holy light is not going to damage it. Not an undead unit. I think he should manage to escape, get back to his base, unless until he gets bumped. He got bumped. He got body blocked by his own unit, and the poor troll succumbs. That is a sad story for that poor troll over there. And Jockey says I'm playing Sims. Of course, Jockey shall play Sims. So that's the most interesting thing to do. Put down a lumber mill at the back as well, and have one of your riflemen stuck. Yes. Let's go for an orange camp, or rather an orange camp. You took at my English right. English, brothers, English. Go. Hang it. Order. Antonio RJ getting to level 2 on his Farseer. Jockey about to get level 2 as well. If he manages to take this creep cam out successfully, which is a challenge right now. He's not targeting any. Wow, there we go. Losing riflemen to creeps. And a second one? No, not yet. I mean, this camp requires targeting, a lot of targeting. He got himself the best item he could though. Illyria's Flute of Accuracy, probably the best item he could have gained in this scenario, rifleman build order. Now putting down a shop and still staying at tier 1, really. And yes, because advanced lumber tech wasn't good enough, you need a shredder. Tier 2 is already done on this side, but we don't have tier 2 stuff coming in. Don't even want to put down an expansion down there. I'll get some.
Player's forces are under attack.
Over there. Germany apparently creep right next to the base of Jock. Now you're gonna take up, really? But yeah, this is really a counterproductive play. You could have teched a long time ago, and even while teching, you could have made the same number of buildings you made right now. Just had to use your resources carefully. It's all about your resource management. While getting riflemen, you can still tech up and you can still put down those buildings one by one. There was really no need to have that many farms at the same time. TP coming in. Jockey is not. Oh, he almost got trapped on that paladin there. Potion of Windwall. Acts like a divine shield. And the riflemen are tearing apart those headhunters. The headhunters have very low HP. Finally, Antonio getting it back on Jockey. But Jockey isn't leaving just yet. He's still attacking those headhunters. Chain lightning. Now using the TP. But not gonna TP away before he loses that one more rifleman there. Nope. No, none of them got better of that exchange. Although Jockey could have easily gotten it. You're not making riflemen. You should be making riflemen unless and until you have different plans. But you're not gonna get tier 2 plans until you have tier 2. A Zeppelin. A Zeppelin? What are you gonna do with a Zeppelin? Rifleman? Alley? Oh yes, you needed that to get out of your base. Yes, of course. Block your base and then buy a Zeppelin to get out. Very productive.
A player's forces are under attack.
No TP while moving out of the base. No TP on the side of Antonio either. But Antonio's leveling up. We got level 4 on the Farseer now. He didn't get a second hero just yet though. Tier 2 ready. Zeppelin on the base and workshop being put down. Expansion all up and ready, although it has more number of peons to it than it's needed. Probably it looks like 7. Jockey says Zeppelins are nice. Really, you don't need to go for green camps, those are gonna be super easy. Go for orange ones. There are a lot of orange camps on Twisted Meadows. Antonio doing one thing right is that he's going in towards the far side of the map, side where none of the players are. The only problem is that he doesn't have TP to TP back in a case of emergency, which is right now, by the way. Jockey got himself a Mountain King second hero, didn't see that coming in. So, in case of an emergency like this, the only option that Antonio has is to run back. Peon's being called in, but they're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. Peons did nothing. They could have tried to repair that burrow or could have burrowed inside of it, but they did nothing. Jockey will destroy a burrow, then alright, back out lightly. Mortars! Jockey's putting down some mortars, it appears. He goes in towards an orange camp finally, and ooh, big thunderclap. Big thunderclap, that's gonna be useful in taking out those headhunters. But he's gonna have to make sure that he has all the mana in the world while trying to do so. Taking all the damage on the Farseer. Can heal it, but I think taking damage on the Feral Civets would be better. They're summonables. Mountain King about to level up. Got TP picked up and more mortal teams and a second Zeppelin, really? Yeah, both of the parties, the Wolf and the Blue Army, are just gonna mind their own business, even after body blocking and bumping into each other. Level 2 Mountain King. Jockey says that mortals take up to 2 space, of course. I need 2 Zeppelins. How many mortars do you want? It depends on that. I was gonna assume that you were gonna go towards
A player's forces are under
the inner
attack.
side of the trees there, the tree line, and perhaps put down the zeppelin there with the mortar teams, but that may not be the case. Jockey says, is that even a question? A lot. How many mortar teams do you want to produce? 10 of them? Like, I kind of want to know though, how many mortar teams do you need to be able to one-shot a town center? Like a town hall or great hall. Big fight, big fight. Antonio tried to run away, but Jockey caught him right there and then. Big thunderclap going down and trying to target the main hero. Oh, bash! That was deadly. But he comes out of the bash and uses TP to get back. If you look at the number of units, they definitely had more number of units compared to Jockey there. But the hero focusing forced the TP, or Jockey lost a good number of units there. Jockey says that originally I was gonna do that, but there was a change of plans. I use this. Okay. You need just one more to fill these zeppelins up, and then these zeppelins are basically artillery planters. Of course. Fireside expansion, because one expansion was good enough. Uh-oh. He didn't see the zeppelins, did he? As he went in for the assault, the zeppelins are only going in from the north side, and he doesn't really have a lot of riflemen. I don't really see why Antonio is retreating back. He got raiders and stuff, but he is backing out. You can actually put the mortar teams down here as well, and there's literally nothing that can... Wow, is he gonna do that? You can actually put them down right here, and there's nothing that can reach them at that spot. Like literally nothing. If you put them down there, you can put them down at the back as well, and they could cause havoc. Jockey seems to be trying to get a good position. Here they come. Here they come. And as I like to say, eat water, eat lead. And that tower just ate lead. They're attacking ground right now. That looks deadly. Now they're gonna attack the army. Uh-oh, the raiders are in danger. Attack the hero. Now I'm gonna back out a bit. Boom. They're attacking the other hero. Raiders are all on them though, but they're dealing so much damage to the heroes. Raiders gonna make short work of it, but Antonio loses his hero there. Holy light, yes, because they are biological units. He's attacking the main. 2 mortars down, but main is 50%. What the hell is he doing? Antonio isn't repairing his main. Big stomp, but 3 are still alive. 3 of them are still alive. Level 5 pally. The main's gonna go down. 2 more shots. Now he's repairing it. Jockey almost takes out the main. Almost being the keyword. PC goes down. Not really getting any reinforcements, I see.
Forces are under attack.
These are not here yet. There's a lot of time for until the Farseer comes back. There's a level 4 Farseer. There's a lot of defenses here, but I don't think it's gonna be function. It's gonna be enough. Mortar team is still attacking the main. How everything is. Hero's about to be out. But we got knights on the field now. Uh-oh, we need a holy light. No mana. No mana for the holy light. Mountain King likely gonna go down. Kali almost down. Gonna use the TP to get away, really? And spontaneously the Farseer comes out. Kali is stuck. Kali is stuck. And these two are stuck too. Here comes the Zeppelin to the rescue though. Does Zeppelin have anything? No, does not. He spent good time in trying to attack the main. He's gonna lose the tech if he loses the main, and that's it. He's not gonna lose his second and third gold mine, which Jockey did not even find out about yet. Sort of healing potion and clarity potion, or as sort of regen. Assault again. Expansion. I mean to say gold mine is down for Jockey. Are they gonna deal with this? Not enough gold to set down another town hall at that expansion. He is spending all of his gold on his stuff, and oh, is this an all-in? Seems to be an all-in push. That's a lot of damage. Going in, and they're going after the main. Not yet. First that tower. Militiamen heading in. Big fight. More teams once again at their dirty work. Shadowrunner goes down. Big Stormbolt on that Farseer. Level 5 MK. Wow. And now the game's over. Level 6 Kali. Could use revive. Resurrection. There we go. One mortar team is back. And another one dies immediately. Antonio leaves the game. And that was the meme game for the day. Gonna be all in this. And I'll see you on the next episode of Warcraft Day. I'm tired right now. Like and sleepy. And once I've attended that, like after that I've got work. I don't know how things are gonna go down, brother. I'm gonna have to keep myself up. I'm gonna drink some coffee or something. Yeah, I have that appointment today. That's why once I put the stream off, I'm gonna be coming back. But if I didn't, then I definitely do. Yeah, let's end it here. Don't really want to take too much time. Thanks you all for joining in. Stream right here today. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, and hopefully tomorrow is also the launch for co-op campaign nights. I still have the video to be made. I haven't completed. Once I have that complete, then I could of course launch it, and hopefully Jockey and the other guys will be part of it.